यस गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। देखिए हम बात कर रहे थे वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन की। नाउ राइट डाउन द प्रॉब्लम रिलेटेड टू द वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन। राइट डाउन द फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम। अ बॉल ऑफ मास m and length small l is suspended from center a ball of mass m is suspended या is connected to a one end of string of length L. Other end of string is fixed. If a velocity under root 10 GL is given, is imparted to mass small m in horizontal direction when it is at bottommost position. Calculate tension in string when a part string is horizontal string makes an angle of 60 degree from vertical. Right? So we have given such thing. एक ball है of mass m. It is connected to the bottommost point mass m and length L. And a horizontal velocity is given to it. U is equal to under root 10 GL. We have to calculate the velocity. First of all, it is given root 10 GL. That will complete the vertical circle. It will complete the vertical circle easily because we need the minimum velocity root 5 GL, but it is root 10 GL. So we have to calculate at two positions when the string is horizontal and at the position when it makes an angle of 60 degree from vertical. मतलब vertical से 60 degree, this is the position. At these positions we have to calculate its velocity, that is the velocity v1 and v2. Right? This is the thing. We can easily write it by the tension and the conservation of energy. We have u there. We have to calculate velocity at this point and at this point. Now we can easily see when it is the initial position. मान लो it is a position A, it is a position B, it is a position C. If you will consider this as reference, अगर आप इसको रेफरेंस मानते हैं तो देखो आप क्या कह सकते हैं. तो देखो आप क्या कह सकते हैं. This is u, this is v1 and this is v2. We can say by conservation of energy, between A and B. Here potential energy, what is the energy at A? Potential is 0. We can draw it the kinetic energy. V, its velocity is v1. And what is the energy this? It is mg into L. Right? What is u? Root 10 GL. That is 5 mgl बचेगा. That will become 5 mgl minus mgl, 4 mgl. That is equal to half mv1 square. So what is v1? That is root 8 GL. Right? And what is v2? If we will use again conservation of energy, what is this height? Drop the perpendicular from there. This is L. This is 60. L cos 60. L cos 60 is L by 2. What is the reference height? कितनी होगी? 3L by 2. तो conservation of energy लगाओ. Between A and C. It will become potential energy is 0 at point A. And it is half mu square. This is half mv2 square. Plus m into g into 3L by 2. U square is root 10 GL. Root 10 GL will become 5 mgl. Half mv2 square. Three by 2 mgl. This will become 5 minus this. mgl. So what is V2? root 7 GL. Right? So velocity at this point is root 7 GL. Clear है? Next. Bob of mass small m connected with a string of length L, whose one end is fixed. If ratio of maximum to minimum tension in string is 2:1, when it moves in vertical circular. Then calculate A part, tension and velocity in string when velocity upward. देखो, it is moving in a vertical circle. Then moving in a vertical circle. This is the point of the maximum tension. At this point, let's suppose its speed is u. Yeah, v1. At this point, its speed is v2. Here t minimum and here T maximum. Okay, here the forces are acting. T is acting in this direction, mg is acting downward. Here also T is acting in this direction, mg is acting downward. Yeah, it is written as T2. It is T1. So we can say T1 minus mg m v1 square by L. Second, at T2 plus mg m v2 square by L. If I take the ratio T minimum by T maximum, T1 by T2, it is 2:1. What is T1? Okay, V1, M1 will cancel V1 square by L plus G. V2, V2 square by L minus G. And we will solve it. It will become this. It will become 2V2 square by L. If we will take the LCM of L, so it will become G into L. 2V2 square is equal to 3G minus 3GL minus V1 square. This is the relation for V2 and V1. And by the conservation of energy, it will become from there to there, from point A to B. By conservation of energy. Energy conservation से हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? From this to this. By energy conservation, we can write it is the reference कि half m into v1 square plus 0, it is half m into v2 square plus m into g into 2l. It will become v1 square minus v2 square for GL. And from there you are getting this term. Because it is T1 by T2, T1 is equal to mv1 square by L plus mg. T2 is this, m will cancel out and it will become this. LCM लेंगे तो ये बनेगा, इधर LCM लेंगे तो 2v2 square minus v1 square. It is minus 2g plus g, that is 3gl. Right. From solving equation 1 and 2. Solving equation 1 and 2. First और second equation को अगर हम solve करें तो we will get v2 square 2v2 square minus v2 square, that is v2 square, that is equal to 3gl plus 4gl, that is 7gl. So what is v2? Root 7gl. अगर V2 root 7gl है, put it here. V2 is root 7gl, तो it will become 7gl. 7 और 4 13, तो V1 is root 13gl. V2 is root 7 GL. यहाँ पुट करेंगे तो कितना बनेगा 7 into 14 minus V1 root 13. It is not 3. सब्ट्रैक्शन करा हमने, एडिशन किया है, दोनों तो गैप हो गए 2V2 स्क्वायर माइनस V2 स्क्वायर, V2 स्क्वायर बचेगा 4GL प्लस 3GL रूट 7GL आएगा। अगर रूट 7GL आप इसको यहाँ पुट करेंगे 11GL आएगा, right? That is this, but we have to calculate the tension and velocity at this point where the velocity is vertically upward. At point C टेंशन निकालनी है। यहाँ पर मान लो वेलोसिटी v3 है। At point C we can write at C T is equal to mv square by L। और क्या लिख सकता हूँ, v3 है यहाँ पर, कंजर्वेशन ऑफ एनर्जी से मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ v3 निकालने के लिए, हाफ एम v1 स्क्वायर it is equal to half m v3 square plus mgl। v1 square is v3 square plus 2gl। Now what is V1? V1 is root 11GL. That is 11GL minus this 9GL. So V3 is root 9GL. अगर V3 is root 9GL, तो what is tension? That will become 9GL. L से L कट जाएगा तो 9mg. Right? So it is 9mg. क्लियर है? Next, bob of mass m is connected with string of length small l and whose one end is fixed. Velocity of root 7GL by 2 is imparted to it when it is at bottommost position. Calculate angle transversed by string before it becomes slack. Before it's slack. बेसिकली इसमें क्या हो रहा है, दिस इज द वर्टिकल सर्कुलर मोशन जिसमें घूम रहा है. When it is at its bottom of position. It is at its bottommost position. It is given a velocity of root 7 g L. And it will come slack at this position. Let's put here tension will become 0 when it's slack. If tension will become 0 when it's slack, so here velocity is, let's suppose V3, here V1. We have to calculate the angle transversed. This is a theta. Here mg is acting in this direction, having one component. This is theta, this is 90 minus theta, this is mg sin theta. So we can write mg sin theta is equal to mv3 square by L. Right? And second we can write root GL sin theta. By conservation of energy between these 2 points, by conservation of energy between A and B, so we can write this thing. What is its height? Let's put the reference is this. This is L cos 90 minus theta. Half mu square plus their kinetic energy is 0. It will become half mv1 square plus mg into L plus L sin theta. This m and m will cancel out, g and g will cancel out. This will become 7 GL by 2. It is V1 square plus 2 GL to 1 minus sin theta. G into L minus 2GL, that will become 3GL by 2. को V1 डालो, V1 की वैल्यू कितनी है, रूट GL sin थीटा. पहले V1 डाल ले, V1 स्क्वायर इज G into L sin थीटा, तो इट विल बिकम 2GL G into L sin थीटा minus 2GL sin थीटा. G into L sin theta minus 2GL sin theta. It will become minus GL sin theta plus 2GL. Seven GL by 2. From there you can calculate the value of theta. यहाँ से आप थीटा की वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं, राइट?